Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we are checking out the Hour of the Witch chapter for DBD. And this chapter is not live just yet, it is only on the public test build. So if you want to play it, you have to be on PC. But we're going to cover what's all wrapped up in this chapter because there are a lot of changes. So let me pull this up real fast. So these are the changes we're looking at here. In the replay, you can pause the video and read them yourself, or you can look into the description. I also posted the link to the patch notes there. But as you can see, there's a lot of changes for a lot of different characters. Trapper got a buff, Plague got a buff, Deathslinger got a nerf, Spirit got a nerf, and Boon Totems. That is, some of the perks for the new Survivor are totems that you can activate and grant a bonus to your teammates if they're within the radius of the totem. So that's a new mechanic. It's pretty cool. It's very controversial. Some people think that these totems are OP. Others think that they're fine. But we'll get into some gameplay in a bit, and you guys can sort of judge for yourself. But yeah, there are a lot of changes here. Definitely, if you play DBD, you should read these patch notes thoroughly and familiarize yourself with them. Also, Ghostface got a buff. His cooldown for his stalking ability was reduced by like, what, 25%? And a bunch of other stuff. So let's get back into the game here. Alright. So of course you guys want to see the new Survivor. Let's take a look at her. This is Michaela Reed. She is the new Survivor. She is a witch, I suppose. That's what it's called. Hour of the Witch, right? And let's take a look at her perks. So, Boon Shadow Step. This is a Boon Totem perk. You can press and hold the ability button near a dull or hex totem to bless it and create a Boon Totem. These totems have a range of 28 meters. Anytime a survivor is within the range of the totem, for this particular perk, they will get scratch marks and auras blocked. Their scratch marks and auras will be blocked. The killer will not be able to see them while they are within 28 meters. And this effect lingers for 4 seconds after leaving the radius. So this is really strong. This is crazy. Well, let me take a look at the chat here real fast, just to see. Thank you, the Nate Show, for the donation. I appreciate it. They removed Burger King Myers. Yeah, they have done a complete pass. Like, they have redone the descriptions for all of the perks, or sorry, well, some of the perks, but they have redone, yeah, perks and add-ons. So you can see right here, increases sabotage by 20%. It's not just like tremendously or considerably anymore. They have put percentage values for all of these different add-ons for items. So you can see exactly how fast or how much these are going to benefit you. So yeah, anyway, so this is her first Boon Totem perk. You can only bless one totem at a time. Just, it tells you right there at the bottom. And this is her second Boon Totem perk. It is Circle of Healing. This perk will let you heal yourself while you're within its range, without a medkit. And your healing speed is increased by 100%, which is pretty big, if you ask me. So, I think Scott, another YouTuber, posted a video where a killer, like the healing speed is so fast that a killer can damage you, and then if you have 2 survivors healing you at the same time during the attack cooldown animation, you can get healed up to healthy again before the cooldown for their attack expires. So I mean, that's just hilarious. I don't think there's going to be situations like that happening in the game, but like, it's just so funny that the values on this perk are so busted that you can heal yourself in that small amount of time. But Yeah, it is. This is a really strong perk. I love both of these, although I do think that they probably need to be toned down a bit. But you know, there are lots of people saying different things about these boon totems. Some of them say, "Oh, it's OP," you know, and well, the thing about this is when like so here's how it happens. So like you'll bless a totem, and then the killer can go to that boon totem, and they can snuff out the fire. This does not destroy the totem, so it can be relit, but it only takes the killer a second to find the totem. Well, not find the totem. It only takes a second to snuff out the fire. They do have to find the totem. It takes a little bit of time to get there, but there is a humming noise for these boon totems that the killer can hear from quite a distance away, so it's not like they're that hard to find, but it still takes some time for the killer to find them. So in her third perk here is Clairvoyance. When empty-handed, you can hold the ability button to see the auras of exit gates, generators, hooks, and chests within a 64-meter range. And this is only available after you cleanse a totem. So I do think there is an important distinction to make. Cleansing and blessing, I believe there are two different actions. So you do actually have to break a dull or hex totem for this to activate. You do not just get this for blessing totems. So yeah. Anyway, have any of you guys played yet in the PTB? What do you think about these new perks and stuff? Yeah, it's a new chapter. New chapter. They should remove stacking from Circle of Healing. It just, yeah, these things need to be nerfed a bit, in my opinion. I played a couple of games with these perks, and these seem like they make a huge difference. These boon totem perks. Clairvoyance, I don't think it's that great. It doesn't really reveal that that's useful, in my opinion. You got other perks like Bond that give you better information. This is an information perk. But yeah, she does look pretty cool. She does. Looks nice. We'll play a game with her. A couple of games maybe. Let's see, did they? Yeah, and you can see on the items too. Increases the speed that you heal others by 35%. So it's not just, you know, considerably increased healing speed. It tells you exactly 35%. So that is a nice quality of life improvement there. Oh geez, getting some connection error here. Just PTB problems. I was going to play. I hope this resolves itself. Yeah. If you bless a hex totem, that hex is gone and it's replaced by a boon totem. So you can do like two different actions at once. You can destroy a hex and you can place a boon. So that's kind of broken. Hey, I am connected to the internet. I'm talking to you guys right now. It's not my fault. It's the PTB, okay? Did they actually do? Are they actually doing maintenance right now? Let me check. Let me check real fast, okay? I'll take a look at their Twitter here and see if they're doing maintenance or not. That'd be a really sad time to start streaming. Really unfortunate timing there. Hang on. There's maintenance on Steam right now? Hang on, is Steam having maintenance? This is the greatest part of the PTB, hands down. Let me see if Steam is down. Is there any social media? I don't know. That is so sad. I really wanted to stream this. I hope it starts working again. Let me restart DBD here. I think the stream might. I'm not sure what happens when I close out of the game, but let me just see. I'm gonna try and restart real fast. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Oh jeez. I'm lagging. Can't do anything. Ah! An error occurred while updating DBD. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Also, my computer is lagging for some reason. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I know it might look black right now, the stream. Just give me a second. I'm trying to restart. Typical stream moment. Yeah. Let me see what it looks like on your guys' end. Yeah, it's totally just a black screen, isn't it? Alright, I think it should be back up. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, it seems to be back now. Great. Yeah, I mean, what can I do? Sometimes these things just happen when you're live. Stuff goes down. You think killers should be granted the ability to relight hexes? Oh, that's... Yeah, some people have been suggesting that. It'd be kind of hard to balance, because some of these killer hexes are really powerful. Also, one thing about killer hexes is that the killer doesn't have to spend any time to light his totems. He just, he equips the perk and then the totems are lit. The survivors have to go and find the hex totems and then spend 15 seconds blessing them. So it's a little different. I'm not sure if letting the killer relight his totems is the best idea. Unless, of course, they kind of like... If you give the killer the ability to do that, I think you need to tone down the power of the hexes a bit to compensate. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a Twitch TV here. Yeah, all the animations are synced. Yeah, everybody's playing the new character. Do you think the perk is worth it? Yeah, so that's another thing, like, it takes like 15 seconds to bless a totem, and some people have been saying that, you know, this time spent blessing the totems is generator time. It could have been spent on gens. So, you know, there's two different camps. There's like, you know, the totems are okay, and then there's others who are like, the totems are OP. So, I think they might need to be toned down a bit. But one common complaint from your killers is that, you know, games go by too fast. Oh, man. Oh, he saw me. Oh, nice stun. I think he's chasing her now. Okay. Oh. No, there is no new killer this chapter. It is just a new survivor. New survivor and a bunch of changes to add-ons and quality of life stuff, some buffs to a couple killers. And that sound you just heard, that was a boon totem being lit. And you can see it right there. It's like a little white thing over there. It's pretty far away, so you can't see it that well, but yeah, you can see the auras of these boon totems. Oh shoot. Keys might be there. I kind of want to find a totem so I can show you guys how to light it and stuff. Let's see. There's usually a totem around here. Oh, I hear an injured ally. But yeah, like you can see right now, I'm looking for these boon totems, but honestly, I would probably be better off doing gens. Oh, she's getting chased. However, she is within boon totem range, so the killer might have a hard time finding the survivor because her scratch marks are being hidden right now. You can see the boon totem right there by the rock. Oh, she's downed. I can probably save her. So like, as long as I'm within range of this totem, my scratch marks are going to be hidden. So I really don't even need to walk, I can just run. It's pretty busted, I'm telling you guys. Saves a lot of time, not having to worry about scratch marks. Oh, he sees us. Let's see. And you see the totem by the rock, you can't see its aura anymore, which means the killer he put out the fire. So I will try and relight it here. So there's a separate button for blessing totems. See it right here. And blessed totems, they are not destroyed. So like, let's say the killer comes over and he puts out the fire of a blessed totem. That totem will still be around. It will just be converted into a dull totem instead. And then later in the match, like let's say the killer has no one escapes death, that totem can become Noed. So, gotta be careful about that. Oh shoot, I was looking at chat. Come on. If I'm not wrong, yeah, the healing speed of Circle of Healing, it's double, 100% increase. So you can self-care as long as you're within range of this totem, and you can self-care at 16 seconds. You know, normal healing speed. See, that pellet's busted, so keep an eye on where I want to run. Oh. Spine chill, kind of. We're getting these gens done pretty fast. Oh, I have a toolbox here. I haven't been using it. Yeah, the healing, I don't think they stack. I don't think the healing speed stacks with the boon totems. I haven't brought a medkit with me, I haven't tested, but I think I heard that the healing speed does not stack. Oh, let's see. Oh, she's downed. Oh, D-strike. Nice. Uh-oh. He saw me. No. Run, dude. Oh. Oh, shoot. I should have body blocked for her. I'm sad. I wasn't really thinking. Yeah, the boon totems are pretty fun. They are. It's like I'm running right now and he has no idea that I'm not leaving scratch marks. I'm not leaving any. Oh, he got unhooked pretty fast. Oh, he's getting blinded. And he still hasn't put out that boon totem there? Oh wait, he just did. He just did now. Wow. I was about to say, it's like, I've been having the benefit of this totem for quite a while. Let's see if he comes back to this gen. No, he's not. Thank you, Shadow, for the donation. What do you think about the perks? I think the boon totem perks are really good. Clairvoyance is meh. Don't really like clairvoyance. I don't think it does enough. But yeah, these boon perks, they are pretty sweet. Although you really have to decide between whether you want to spend your time, you know, blessing these totems or doing gens. I have a feeling he's going to check this area. Uh-oh. Ooh, nice. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh man, he must have heard me. He heard me. Ah. I'm okay though because I can self-care. It's pretty nice. Also, Shadow Step hides your aura too, so if you are within range of a boon totem, you don't have to worry about nurses calling. It's amazing. Oh no. No, why? Oh, hang on, I don't want to drop there just yet. I do have Dead Heart. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see what he does. Oh. Okay. This is so useful. Like, I'm getting 2 heals out of this totem here. Oh shoot, why'd it go out? Like, the killer wasn't even there and the totem, stopped working. I don't know. I hope he does not have, yeah, he doesn't have it. I'm not gonna risk staying here, he will spear me. But, yeah, you kind of saw how the boon totem works there. I was able to self-care at normal healing speed. The totems were also hiding my scratch marks. It's pretty OP. Let's see if, yeah, see, he had nurses calling, but Shadow Step hides your aura. So he could have seen me healing, but this perk saved me. It's pretty good. Oh, look at them trash talking. How'd you miss that swing? Not even trying to trash talk. I'm actually confused. You got Parkinson's, Deathslinger? Oh my gosh. And this is the PTB, guys. People are taking the game seriously in the PTB. Anyway. But, yeah. These totems are pretty good. Pretty good. Let me, take a look at the killer real fast. Because I think Trapper and Play got the most changes, so let's take a look at them real fast. So, Bloody Coil is the same. Iridescent Stone is also the same. This is also the same. Honing Stone. Here, this is different. When resetting a bear trap, reveal the aura of the most recent survivor to disarm it for 5 seconds. So, when you reset a bear trap, you will see the person who disarmed that bear trap for 5 seconds. That's different. I don't know if... I feel like that could be useful for if you needed like a detection, some way to find survivors. So, if you don't bring detection perks, this could be a good alternative. A bear trap resets 2 seconds after a survivor escapes from it. That could be useful. Let's see. All bear traps are carried at the beginning of the trial. Ooh. And you know, they increased the starting traps. So how it worked before, the map would spawn between 4 to 6 traps all over the map. Now it's always 6. You always have 6 bear traps on the map that are scattered around. So this add-on, if I haven't tried it yet, but according to its description, you will start with the max number of traps, which is, I guess it's 7, including the one you start with, which is pretty good. Let's see, fastening tools, that looks like it's the same. That also looks the same. That looks the same. Is it the same? Increase the time required to disarm bear traps? That might be different, I can't remember. They did change the descriptions, like I said. It's not considerably increases the time it takes to disarm a trap. It's just 50%, 100%, you get numbers to better help you plan your build. So yeah. That's the same, darkens the trap. That's the same. That is also the same, I think. Gain a 5% haste status effect for 5 seconds after setting a bear trap. That is different. I think that'll help if you're trying to, conserve time. It could also help in a chase, actually. Like, let's say, you trap a window or pallet during a chase, you get a little extra speed. That could help you catch up to the survivor, so that could be useful. Let's see. Ooh, deep wounds? That's different. When a survivor escapes a bear trap, they are inflicted with deep wounds. That could help buy some time for sure. Let's see, hemorrhage, that's the same. That is the same. Setting a bear trap is silent. That is different. Is it good? I mean, it could be good for mind games, yeah. Could be good. The trapper cannot be caught in his own bear traps. Bear traps will be disarmed if the trapper steps on them. Interesting. That could let you do some things you couldn't do before during a chase, like the survivor expects you not to go into your own traps, and then you just walk over it like nothing. So that could be good. Also, oh wait, this could also be really good against Dead Hard, because you don't have to worry about them dead harding over your traps. You can just swing through it. Bear traps do not inflict. No, that's the same. And that is the same. So yeah. I think there are some nice changes here. More diversity. So yeah, those are the trapper changes. Let's do another survivor game. Yeah, these perks are pretty good. Pretty good perks. Save pain. What killer would you want next? Not licensed? A not licensed killer? I want a killer that maybe doesn't actually have a presence on the map, but they sort of control various elements of the map. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's basically like the entity itself is a killer. It's not an actual killer in a body. And then they can sort of toy with the survivors in various ways, like spawning tentacles or something, or possessing a survivor for a time. I have no idea, but there's so many ideas that can potentially be implemented. So yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, Resident Evil Resistance, yeah, the cameras. That game was pretty fun. Also, have you guys heard of the new 4 vs 1 game coming out? It's called VHS. It is very interesting. If whenever it comes out, I do plan on doing some videos about it. It's a 4 vs 1, just like DBD. The objective is a little different. The survivors are trying to craft weapons at weapon stations, and these weapons, they have to basically banish the killer with each weapon. There's 4 different weapon types. They have to banish the killer with each weapon type once, and then he's permanently killed. But yeah, so that's what the survivors try and do. And the killer just tries to, you know, kill them. There are no hooks, you just down the survivors. I think you can down them. You down them once, they can revive once, and then if you down them again, they're permanently dead. So I think that's how it goes. I'm not entirely sure. I watched a couple videos, but it looks interesting if you guys have ever seen it. Yeah. It looks, I mean, yeah, it's not, it kind of looks childish. It does. You are playing as teenagers in what, according to, I mean, like, the map that I saw that they were playing in kind of looked like a high school with like a computer lab and stuff and all this other, you know, sort of like kid looking stuff. But, you know, it's not a huge deal, I guess. It's, some people don't want to play, you know, something that looks like a child's game. Some people said it does look like Fortnite graphics, but as long as it's fun, I mean, I don't mind too much. Also, I'm just kind of, like I said before, I'm kind of sick of DBD. I do like to try other things, so when VHS comes out, I will take a look at it, see how it goes. The trailer gave me a Stranger Things vibe. Yep. They have a library map and a lab map. Yeah. I saw those maps. I've seen people get down like 4 times before dying. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know all of the mechanics. Okay. I just saw a couple gameplay vids, and I was like, okay, that looks like what's happening here. But yeah, you guys should check it out if you're interested in trying something a little different. It's not out yet. I think it will be early access. I don't know when early access is coming out, but it's probably coming out soon. So we'll see how it goes. I would play with clairvoyance, but it just doesn't really interest me. I mean, I can try it. But then, like, if you cleanse a totem and you have these boon perks, it doesn't really make sense. Like, you cleanse a totem, and then you can't bless it. It's like, why would you run clairvoyance if you have these other boon perks? I don't know. I don't know if it's a DBD killer. I mean, Dead by Daylight has been around for like, what, 4, 5 years? 2016 it released, so it's like 5 years now. I don't think anything is going to dethrone DBD overnight, but it seems like there are some competitors being introduced. So we'll see what happens. Maybe over time, people will find these competitors more fun. So we'll see. Oh, there's a closed beta. Okay. Well, I was not invited, sadly. Oh, this map is a nightmare to find totems on. We'll see if I get any use out of my my perks. We'll see. See if I can find a totem. Okay, no ruin. Nice. Well, I mean, I was gonna find a totem, but then the gen's right here, so it's like, whatever. Oh man, I gave up my spine chill for clairvoyance. I feel so paranoid now. Alright, it's being chased. That's fine. Might put some pressure on it to make it better. Yeah, VHS might. Yeah, I feel like DBD has too many licensed killers to really die. There's too many people who want to play as Michael Myers and stuff, so yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, I was gonna... I wanted to show you guys clairvoyance, I guess, but I'll try and use it here. See if I can find a totem. It just doesn't make sense, though. If you're running boon perks, there's no point in doing clairvoyance. Is that the... Oh, that is the killer. Oh, that's the Myers, isn't it? Yep. I keep... Get out of here, dude! He's stalking me. Dude, you are body blocking me. Oh my gosh, I'm actually getting frustrated. Okay. Where am I going again? Sandbaggers, jeez. Oh, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl? I saw that. There's so much hype for that game. However, there are no voiceovers at the moment for it, so that is kind of sad. It's like you can't hear SpongeBob laughing maniacally as he pounds people into the dust. So there are just no voices for any of the characters, which is sad. But they did say DLC might come out for that game, so. Hello, I'm new to your channel. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. I hope you are enjoying your time. I think we'll get this gen done before he hooks her. Oh, well now we won't. Okay. Thanks, dude. That's all your fault. Yep, I heard him kick the gen, so... We could have gotten it done, but the teammate just had to be a potato. I'm not sure if he's camping her or not. We'll see where he comes from. You gotta keep an eye on both sides of the hallway. He hasn't gotten tier 3 yet, so that's nice. I can't show VHS because it's not out yet. Oh wow, they're having a party over there. You're on Sandwich Middle School? Oh no. Okay. I don't know if this killer is taking the game seriously or if he's just trying to tunnel somebody. Oh, here we go. Okay. We're gonna cleanse this. I would rather bless it, but we're gonna cleanse it to get clairvoyance, and we can try it. Okay, so you press right click to activate it. Let's see what happens. Oh wow! Oh, hang on. It kind of functions like a map. You can toggle it off and on for a total of 10 seconds. It's like a map, dude. That's actually interesting. I thought it would just like immediately just you had 10 seconds to look at everything, kind of like Detective's Hunch, but it's just like a map. It's nice. I'll stay over here so he can't just stalk me. It's very interesting. I might actually enjoy this perk now. Although I still don't think it's that good. It's still just an information perk. I think you'll still get more value out of like Bond or something. Oh shoot. Yeah, he's face camping. Okay. It's very useful for finding the gens. Let's see where the two furthest apart are. Right there, right there. Okay. Then I will go for this one. I still wouldn't use clairvoyance with boon perks because you have to choose between cleansing and blessing. Could go well with inner strength. Yes, it could. This perk does not tell you where to find totems, though. That is unfortunate, but I think that would make it OP. It does not show other totems, no. It's not. I hope he doesn't come this way. I have a feeling he will though. Let's just play it safe. Well, if he hasn't come this way yet... Spine Chill will be so nice right now. I have not played DBD Mobile, no. I'm so paranoid without Spine Chill, guys. It's weird though, he's not patrolling this gen. I actually just completed it. Oh, I guess he was in a chase, alright. And it also reveals exit gates, so you can see, with clairvoyance, I can look at the gate. So that's kind of useful, I suppose. Am I actually going to escape? We'll see. Nice, okay. I guess I am gonna escape. But where's my teammate? This is where Bond would be helpful if I had Bond. Watch him just appear right in front of me or behind me or whatever. Scare me to death. Like, you know, you'd think that eventually she'd run over to where I am if she's getting chased, you know? I don't want to be too far from the gate so I can actually escape if he shows up. I don't know. Let's not risk it. Let's see what she's up to. Oh, I guess she is being chased here. Oh, I kind of screwed her though, didn't I? Because that timer is going to go out eventually. She is so done. She is not going to live through this. Oh, man. Maybe if she had Dead Heart or something, she could kind of make a play, but she's not getting out, guys. I don't think she's getting out. Oh, she actually left the loop. Yep, it's over. Yep, she's done. Well, I'm glad I escaped that one at least. Let's see what perks he had. Iron Grass, Mad Grit. Oh look, I don't know if these are really serious perks. He did have Vanity. Oh no, Scratch Mirror. He had Scratch Mirror. I don't know. I don't think that's a super great map to use Scratch Mirror on because you can see the hallways are very long, so it's not like he can jump scare you if he's coming down the hallway. But, you know, for not burning and offering, it's not a terrible map for that. Okay, so we looked at Trapper's changes a bit ago. Let's look at Plague's changes, because these two killers I think got the most changes out of anybody. So, let's see what's different. Survivor ores are revealed to you for 3 seconds. I believe they nerfed this in this PTB, because it was 6 seconds previously, but now it is cut in half, so that's good. This was very OP. So that nerf is deserved. Corrupt Purge activates every time a gen is completed. Decreases duration of Purge by 20 seconds. Yes, this was changed. And I think it's better than it was. I believe what it did before was decrease your movement speed while Corrupt Purge was active. So I would probably rather deal with a decreased duration than decreased move speed. That's just me. But that's different. Increase the duration of Corrupt Purge. I believe that's the same. They just changed the description with the actual numbers. Increase the infection rate. Yeah. That's the same. This is different. Increases velocity of vomit projectiles. So you can kind of, your vomit doesn't have to be so... It's like you don't have to lead your projectiles as much. You just barf right on them and it'll hit them more. I'm not sure how great 10% is, but I haven't tried it. It could be good. That is also the same. That's the same. The same. Ingesting corruption causes all survivors within terror radius to scream and reveal their locations. That's different. Is it good? I don't know. It could be good if you blow up your terror radius a lot. If you want to use it as a detection tool instead of having a detection perk, it could be good. So yeah. Increases Vile Purge effectiveness. That is the same. Charge rate, that's the same. That's the same. They beefed up the infection duration, not just for her add-ons, but for her base kit. Instead of 40 seconds, now the infection lasts for 55 seconds, I believe. So that is a buff. And survivors who interact with an already infected object, they will build infection even faster now. So that is also a buff. Let's see, what else? That's the same. Decreases the number of pools of devotion by 2. So, this will make it so if survivors are infected, they have less places to cleanse. But it's also sort of a double-edged sword, because you will also have less fountains to get Corrupt Purge from. So, maybe if you build yourself properly, this could be a good add-on. That's the same. Increases infection duration by 20 seconds. They increase the duration across the board for all of our add-ons. Survivors who cleanse at fountains have their auras revealed for 4 seconds. That is different. That sounds like it could be useful. And it's a gray add-on. So that's pretty good, I think. Well, it just depends on what you're doing at the time. Like, if they're cleansing and you're not in a chase and you don't know where anyone is, then this could be helpful. So yeah. Vile Purge no longer affects survivors, but your infection duration increases by 40 seconds. It's a great add-on. I don't really expect it to be that good. It's kind of interesting, though. You get extra blood points. It's kind of a blood point farming add-on, I suppose. So yeah. There's some diversity there. It's alright. So that's Plague for you. I'm really just doing Survivor games because that's the only character that's new this patch. Let's get rid of Clairvoyance. I mean, it's okay. It's not that bad, but I think there's better value to be found in other perks. I want a spider killer that can climb up walls. That'd be nice, but DBD is pretty linear. You don't really traverse, walls and stuff. It's not like Death Garden, If you ever played Death Garden, that was also a game made by Behavior that was basically DBD, just kind of in the future, and you had guns. So, yeah, it didn't work out well. Oh, right, they also changed... I think there are a lot of buffs to Survivor perks. Let's take a look at the Survivor buffs real fast. So, let's see what perks have changed here. It was, let's see. Ah, here we go. Any means necessary now lets you see the auras of drop pallets at any distance. So this got a pretty nice buff. It's kind of a quality of life thing, I think, because before you wouldn't know where any drop pallets were unless you had Windows of Opportunity equipped. But this will let you see drop pallets, so that's kind of cool. Let's see what else they did. No. Let's see. Buckle up. No. Oh, right. Built to Last also got a change. After hiding inside a locker for 12 seconds, you will regenerate 99% of your item's charges. And you can do this multiple times during the match. So that is pretty good. If you have an item that you really don't want to, lose, like if you want to reuse it multiple times, like let's say you have a really good toolbox, you can just hop in a locker and you get all your charges back, but you do have to spend more time in the locker. So yeah, it's an interesting change. I think it's probably a buff. Probably a buff. It's the same. Let's see what else they did. Taking a look here. Did they buffed diversion a while ago. For the people, they buffed this. They reduced the duration of the broken status from, I believe it was 90 seconds or 2 minutes before, now it's only 60 seconds. So, less time being broken after picking someone up. They changed Babysitter into Guardian because they are removing Stranger Things from the game in November, I believe. So they buffed this. The killer no longer sees your aura when you unhook somebody. You will see the killer's aura for 8 seconds, which is an upgrade from 4. And the person you unhook does not leave scratch marks, does not leave pools of blood, and they also gain movement speed. So that is a pretty decent buff for Guardian. But is it enough to want to take this over, like, Borrowed Time? I don't know. I'd probably still want Borrowed Time. But if you want to really have an anti-tunneling build for your team, then, put Guardian and Borrowed Time together, and this will be pretty much guaranteed your teammate's going to make it out alive. So, yeah. See what else they changed here. I feel like they need to buff Left Behind because keys are no longer that good. Although it's only if you're in the last survivor in the trial. It kind of does the same thing, but I never use this perk. I really just don't. I don't see the point of it. There's a lot of better perks, in my opinion. I'd like to see them buff this. Let's see. What else did they change? No mither. They buff no mither. Recovery speed is increased, and grunts of pain are increased or decreased by 75%, which is up from 50%. So that is a buff. I don't know if that really makes it viable, but I think the developers see this perk as a hard mode. So they left it kind of in this state where you don't really want to use it, but if you do, it could be viable. So yeah. You could combine it with Unbreakable and get some really fast recovery speed. So that could be interesting. Let's see, anything else? What they buff here? They changed Second Wind from Renewal. So that's a little different. They buffed Repressed Alliance. They reduced the amount of time you need to repair gens to activate the ability. So that's okay, I guess. I still probably will not use it. Self-Aware has been, Fixated has been changed to Self-Aware. So that's a different name, same perk. And Situational Awareness, that used to be Better Together. Let's see, anything else? Vigil. They buff Vigil. So it also affects a couple other status effects now. Oblivious, Hindered. I don't know if it did Hindered before. Oblivious, let's see, Broken, and Exposed. 30% faster. So they increased the use cases for the perk, and they also are making you recover faster from those effects. So, what was it before? Was it like 15% faster or something? So what will this do for your exhaustion? Like 30% faster exhaustion recovery is what? How many seconds is that? Can you guys do math for me? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to focus on talking right now. Yeah, it used to be, I think, 20%, but they buffed it to 30. If exhaustion is 40 seconds, what is a 30% faster recovery for exhaustion? And finally, they buffed Windows of Opportunity. They made it so there's no longer a cooldown after vaulting a window or whatever. So, or dropping a pallet. So you can always see windows and pallets and stuff, which is pretty okay, I guess, if you're new to the game. So yeah. 28 seconds. Okay, 28 seconds for the Vigil buff for your exhaustion perks, which is pretty good. Pretty good, I think. And also affects everybody. Affects everybody within 8 meters of you. So that isn't too bad. Maybe some people will use it. I think people who have sprint bursts will really consider Vigil now because of how often this triggers. So yeah, those are the Survivor perk buffs. It's pretty good. Where is Michaela? There we go. Let's do one more game with her. What's your thought on the new portraits? Let's see. I think they changed, yeah, they changed some of these portraits. Jake looks different. I think Nia looks different. Oh my god, David. David, what have they done to you, dude? Look at this. This is David now, guys. I'm not a fan of that change. Yeah. Who else did they change? They changed Fang. I am not a fan of Fang either. Nope. They changed Quentin. I don't know. What do you guys think about Quentin? He's okay-ish, I suppose. I don't know. It looks like he's peering into the distance, contemplating his life choices. But, yeah, Kate is different as well. She looks okay, I suppose. I still probably like the other one better. Let's see, who else is different here? No, I think that's all. That's all they changed for these. But yeah, David needs some help here. I don't know what they did to him, but he needs a facelift. They punched him in the face so many times he looked like a potato. Yeah, I could see it. I can see it. Fang looks like she has a Snapchat filter on. It does! She totally has a Snapchat filter on. Wow. If you want, you can, if you're watching this on the replay, you can pause the video and read her backstory here. If you're interested, but I think most people just ignore the lore of most games and they just want to play something that's fun, you know? Why does Michaela remind me of Starbucks? I think, I mean, don't Starbucks employees wear something like this? Kind of a dark outfit? Or like black and gray? I think that might be why. And they have tattoos, like she has some tattoos as well. You might see Starbucks employees with tattoos. Can you explain the perk again? Which perk, man? If you want to see her her personal perks, let's see. Here you go. She is the first survivor to have boon totems, and these totems will impart a buff to anybody within 28 meters of the totem. In this case, for this buff, you can hide your scratch marks and aura from the killer. So this is her first boon perk. Oop, got into a match. Yeah, you can also rewind the stream. I explained this stuff earlier, but I do know people are tuning in a bit later. And her second boon perk is survivors can heal themselves, and they heal 100% faster. So basically you can self-care without a medkit. if you have Circle of Healing. Which I guess means I don't need a medikit myself. I'm just bringing a flashlight. Yeah, Circle of Healing on Disturbed Ward would be disgusting. Yeah, that would be interesting, because, like, you know, you got these maps. Disturbed Ward is like kind of like a big circle. It's like a big circular map. If you have a boon totem right in the middle, people are just gonna run into the middle of Disturbed Ward, and they're gonna have their scratch marks hidden, and they can heal themselves. Because, you know, Disturbed Ward, most of the action takes place inside the asylum. So that seems like a really powerful place for a boon totem. Mm-hmm. The current boons don't feel too strong. I don't know, man. Like, hiding your scratch marks, like let's say you're a killer, right? And you're in a chase, and then suddenly, you know, like the survivor turns a corner, and then the survivor runs into a boon totem location, right? Well, you're not gonna know what happened to her scratch marks. You'll be thinking like, oh no, like, is it? How did her scratch marks just disappear? Did she go into a locker, or, you know, you'll think that she might have had quick and quiet and jumped into a locker real fast, and you'll check the locker, and then the chase will be over. Because there are no scratch marks with Shadow Step. So I think it's pretty strong. But I think like most things in the PTB, you do need to actually have some time. Let's see if this way. You need some time in the live servers to really evaluate. Oh, what is that hit? Come on. Oh man. Are you serious? That is so stupid. I'm sad. That went really poorly. Also, I forgot I had Dead Hard. That's great. Those times where you forget you have Dead Hard. Yeah, I'll just forget that I'm injured here. Yeah, that lunge was BS. Just really BS. Yeah, the hitboxes, you know. Alright. See, they can heal you up faster too. It's like, it's not just a self-care station, it's everybody gets faster healing station. I don't know where he's coming from. Okay. Okay. This may have been a mistake, we'll see. Nope, made it. Here's Tinkerer. Let's see, where's the gen at? Yeah, you really don't need We'll Make It. It's like, well, unless you want to heal right at the hook, but I feel like these boon totems are a lot a lot easier, then we'll make it. And you don't have to unhook anybody either. Like, you don't have to be the one who unhooks. Because you don't know if you're going to be in position to unhook. So I think you get more value out of these totems. And another thing is, oh my gosh, you're not actually, oh. Wow, she could have gotten chainsawed there for sure. This guy's getting gen rushed though, jeez. And this one's basically done. Is he around the gate? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no! Dang it. He trapped me in the corner for a second. That was my mistake. No! When being stealthy goes wrong. Wonder if is this no mither guy actually gonna try and save me? Wow. Okay. That guy just doesn't care. I can't heal him. He's no mither, right? Oh well, I guess he wants to heal me. Dude, make up your mind. Are you gonna heal me or not? Whoa, oh my gosh. I need the pallet. Okay. He probably could have trapped me in there if he really wanted to until the timer ran out. Although I do have Dead Hard. I totally forgot. If earlier on my first hook, if I remembered I had Dead Hard, I would have survived. But oh, I think he's coming this way. Blinded. Yeah, no mither and tenacity. Yeah, they'll go well together. Uh-oh. He heard it. Wow. He actually made it. That was close. What happened in the game you worked on in Overwatch? I kind of discontinued making updates for it because I basically hit the limit of what I can do. There's just so many rules to Dead by Daylight that it got to a point where the game would crash eventually after playing it. I just couldn't add anymore, basically. But people still play it. I still see people hosting my DBD custom on Overwatch. It's cool. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Anyway, if you guys want, there is a Discord link in the description of the video. If you want to hang out with the community, you can join. It's really just a place where sometimes I hang out and talk and stuff. And other people who know me. But we're gonna check out the changes for Spirit now. So this will be the last thing I do before I sign out on this stream. Because Spirit also got some changes. And this is a very controversial change. while she is using Yamauka's Haunting, you will hear which direction she is phasing from now. So, some people say it makes it very easy to dodge her, because you can tell which direction she's coming from, so you just run the other direction. But yeah, that's the biggest change to her base power. And yeah, the custom mode on Overwatch is complete, yeah. She also got some add-on changes here. Instantly recharges Yamauka's Haunting after breaking a pallet or wall. I think this will be very powerful. You know, less cooldown on her power. That is the same mother-daughter ring. They don't have the add-on where you can see the blood anymore, I don't think. Pretty sure they removed that. It was broken. Survivors trigger Killer Instinct when they are within 4 meters of the spirit while she is phasing. That seems pretty strong. If it's the spirit herself and not her husk, that sounds very strong. But yeah, that's a new add-on. The phasing sound is heard by all survivors. Yeah, we had that already. Use the active ability button to return to the husk. Ooh, that's different, isn't it? That could be pretty good for mind games. Let's see, that is the same. It's the same. Survivors within 2 meters trigger Killer Instinct. Okay, so that's just this is an upgrade of this. The same. When Yamauka's Haunting ends, the spirit's husk explodes and any vaulting locations within 4 meters are blocked for 5 seconds. That's interesting. So basically, when you exit your haunting, if there's a window nearby, you'll block it, and then the survivor can't use it, and then they'll be forced to drop the pallet, or they'll just take a hit because there's nowhere to go. Does Spirit kick up dust? Yeah, they were planning on doing that, on making Spirit kick up dust as she moves while invisible. I'm not sure if that's gonna make it to live. I know there's a lot of people complaining about just the phasing sound. People might think if there's dust, then she's just gonna be nerfed way too much. But we'll see. You know, it's up to the devs if they think she's okay how she is now. Instantly recharges Yamauka's Haunting when stunned by a pallet. It could be useful, maybe. You have to force the survivor to stun you. So I think combining this with Enduring would be a good combo. Let's see, anything else? These are all the same. Yep, all the rest of these are the same. So yeah, those are the spirit changes. I'm pretty sure that's about it. I think they did some Deathslinger changes too. Just a couple. Well, they mostly modified his base power. He kind of feels clunkier now because they gave him the pyramid head treatment where like you can't just quick scope anymore. There's like a period of time where you have to just wait for your scope to end and for it to begin before you can actually shoot. So he definitely got nerfed. Also his tear radius is 32 meters now. It's bigger. So that is also another nerf, and his move speed is the same. Let's take a look at the add-ons real fast. I think that's the same, it just has a numbers difference. They made it have numbers. Yeah, it's the same. This no longer reduces movement speed. This is just a straight up tear radius reduction. And that's the same. I think most of these are the same. Yeah, reduce tear radius while aiming, yep. Yeah, so I think the only major change to the add-ons is this one. They removed the movement speed penalty. Yeah, I discussed the trapper buffs earlier. You can rewind if you want to see it. But yeah, I think that's about it for most of the changes this PTB. Like I said before, in the description you will find the patch notes. You can read them yourself. I may have missed something. Oh, Pig. I missed Pig. She got some huge changes to her add-ons, at least. Let's see. That is the same. The same. Yep, the same. Ooh, this is different. When a survivor with a reverse bear trap is working on a gen, that gen's aura is revealed to you. Okay. That does make this more useful. That's the same. 20-second reduction in timer. Gen completed. Oh, they buffed that. When a gen is completed, 10 seconds is removed from all active reverse bear traps. That does make it more dangerous, I think. Well, then, of course, they also increase the death timer on this add-on, so that kind of counteracts it, but it could be good. Oh, they turned rule set number 2 into a green add-on. This used to be red, so that's a little different. They changed this. Increased... No, I don't think they changed it. They just added numbers to it. Increases the time to charge ambush attack? Does that mean it takes you longer to charge your ambush? I mean, 66% extra charge time sounds pretty bad. I don't know if I'd ever use this, if it's working the way I think it does. Even with some extra move speed during ambush, I don't know. Oh, interesting. Failing a jigsaw box skill check while uninjured injures the survivor. Well, I don't know if there are that many instances where someone is healed while they have a bear trap on their head. If it's active, they're injured, they're just going to worry about getting the trap off their head. So I don't know. And also they have to fail a skill check, so... No, that's the same. I think this is different. Hang on, let me take a look at this. Increases ambush charge speed. So that's just a straight up buff. This is like a trade-off. Yeah, I would probably just use this by itself. Not ever use this. Let's see, increases crouching and uncrouching. Yeah, that's the same. Failing a skill check while injured does deep wounds. That's different, but I don't know how useful it is. And that is just survivors begin with bear traps on their head. This add-on has been disabled temporarily. Oh, this is different. Survivors begin the trial with bear traps on their head. That is definitely sounding OP. So yeah, this is pretty good. Anyway, are there any other changes I might have missed? I think they nerfed Wraith a little bit. Decrease the duration of his speed boost after he exits stealth. There's one add-on change for Nurse. Right here. This torn bookmark used to make it so you can't blink unless the location is in line of sight. They removed it and instead increased blink recharge time. So I suppose that's a buff to this add-on. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all the changes. Myers with his vanity mirror, right? Yeah, this no longer reduces your movement speed. This add-on. So that's just a buff. This no longer... Also, this is a buff too. no longer reduces your movement speed until you reach Evil Within 3. So that is a buff to both of these. But as for everything else, it's pretty much the same. So yeah. Ghostface just got a little buff to his cooldown, that's all. Not much else for him. Yeah, not too much else changed for him. So anyways, that's pretty much all of the new changes for the PTB. This will go live probably in 2 weeks, like usual. Like I said, read the patch notes. They are in the description of the video, because there are a lot of changes. You want to know what they all are, so you are not at a disadvantage. Anyways, that's about it, guys. I'm gonna sign off, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you.